And I think I'm live. You guys let me know when you hear me. How's it going, everyone? Oh, we got a bunch of people here. Mark, Dad's RC Workbench, got Fred Flintstone, got Johnny Burgle, Bergdal. Look, I'm not the right one to pronounce names. Let me know if you guys can hear me in the chat there. Looks like I'm streaming. Yeah, looks like it's fine. Alright, so, I'm going to start this off. Good old-fashioned apple juice. Advertiser friendly. Oh, that might be a bit much. Well, happy Monday, everyone. I hope everyone's doing well. Okay, so what are we doing today? Well, IC Station sent me this kit. I think it's a clock. There we go. But you see all those solder joints? Those are all 0603 LEDs. So that is the game today. Plus we got a few surface mount things here to do. I think we're going to start with the LEDs though. Yeah, Merry Monday to everyone. These are the instructions if someone wants to translate. As you can see, 390 LEDs 0603 sized. How's it going, Dean? Mikey's, it's not patience, it's hanging out with my user base, I guess. Well, I'm gonna start today. I don't know if I'm gonna finish. Probably not gonna finish. There's a ton of tiny little screws and stuff that I definitely don't want to lose. Put all these over here. And, oh no, there's more. This might be a multi-parter. I wouldn't be surprised if it's a multi-parter. Guaranteed, they're up here in the corner. Guaranteed they're gonna fall over. Okay, so we've got this, these. Okay, so we need to peel the plastic off of these, or peel the paper. I think I lost a screw already. Something fell. It's not going well. Okay. So another maker is in the chat, and we will use his technique to peel the paper off this. I have a bath of hot water here. To be fair, he says use warm water, but waiting is for chumps. So we're going to put this in hot water. And so, there we go. And now that'll soak up all the goodness, and the paper will be easy to remove. I'm not sure if it works for this plastic stuff though. Hopefully this isn't frosted for a reason. So last time I did one of these, like a robot kit, my fingers got all chopped up. Yeah, the plastic, I don't know if the plastic is just as easy to peel. It's definitely not easy. So yeah, how's everyone today? Brought my wife to be vaccinated, so she finally has her first dose today. Mine is coming on Wednesday. Oh, Dad's RC workbench. Fancy lad. Mine is not in a case. Grabbing it with my wet hands. See? Just have it bare board. Oh, there's my wife. Say hi to Veroac, everyone. Yeah, this is not working. But this is, look at this. Now that is a life hack. You guys should watch another maker's video on the subject. It's pretty good. You think I could do ASMR streams? Look at this. Oh, nope, that was a fail. Here we go. Oh, you can maybe hear the squeakiness. Don't know if you can hear that. I can't wait to get my 5G injection because, oh, I'm probably get demonetized for this. Oh, whatever. Who cares? Because, yeah, Canadian internet sucks. It works just fine, but you have to pay crazy amounts for it. Is it still not on 100 views? I talk about it like on every live stream. Maybe you need to change the thumbnail to have more, Clarkson shooting lasers. I might have to link to it directly. I even, you know what? Adam Savage was having a build, I think, where he needed to peel the plastic. I think it was Adam Savage, and I sent him the link. I tweeted him the link to your video. I guess nobody got it. I don't want the Windows release, though. I guess it's because Bill Gates, right? Yeah. I hate Windows updates. They ruin my stuff. They change my settings. Oh yeah. Beauty. Yeah, Linux, I do want to play around with Linux, but it's just, it doesn't quite run things as well as Windows. Like, because I always use like some weird software I found somewhere on GitHub or whatever. Probably isn't going to work. Also, I do, I aspire to do gaming, and gaming on Linux is still not perfect. I really don't want to tinker with it. Most things are designed for Windows. The whole Arduino side of things, that stuff works fine on Linux, but not everything works just fine. And plus, isn't there like 100 different kinds of Linux? Like, you can't just say just use Linux, because what happens if I download Temple OS? There's definitely plastic on this side. Gonna have to commission another maker to make another video on how to get the plastic stuff off. The water trick only works with the paper. So I'm not sure this needs to be peeled. I'm gonna leave this. No, this is the back, right? It's got, look, it's got little hangers. So it's gotta be, that's the rear. So you can take this off. Let's see. Yeah, I think like Linux is it's the tinkering OS though, isn't it? Like you always have to like, I don't know, get something to make it work. I feel like I'm gonna cut myself here. God, I wish I had a laser cutter. I can make my own one of these things. There we go. That's one. I'm gonna try to stay in frame also, but the camera is fairly low. And this was purposeful because the LEDs are gonna be tiny. So you guys will have to yell at me if I'm off frame. Done. Now I have to dispose of this before I drop it on the floor. It is 34 degrees Celsius here today, by the way. I don't know if someone can convert that into imperial units, but it's hot. This is true. There's far less support for Linux. Ooh, look at the colors change. It's like a purpley. Weird. Okay. So, my big fear about this is getting the LEDs the wrong way around. So, it goes like this. (93 Fahrenheit). Yeah, it is hot here. Can I say it's hot like hell, or does that offend some American sensibilities? Okay. Here goes. Oh yeah, and I also have the pluggable microscope for you guys to judge my soldering. Alright. So, now the important thing is you need to put the LEDs in the correct direction. So the board is, there's the 2, you can just barely see it there. And so there's the 2, and all the LEDs need to face that way. Okay, and I'm gonna start up the soldering iron. Oh, should I change the tip? Did that get hot? Not yet. Might put a smaller tip on this, and if it doesn't work, then go back to my chisel tip. Solder tips. I'm not going to use like a little needle one, but I'm going to use like a medium needle one, like this kind here. know, you say that, Sorcerer Stan, but some Americans are very sensitive. Like I hear another maker cries at movies. Just saying. Oh, look at that. We have a full-on Windows and Linux debate in the chat. Fantastic. Now, I don't know if you'll be able to see this. Oh, no. Focus. Won't focus. But anyways, the pads are squares and circles. And I believe the squares are for the cathode. No, wait, the anode. And the circles are the cathode. Actually, you know what? I can do this a lot easier. So if you see right here, those are going to be the anodes and those are the cathodes. So I feel like the LEDs go like this. From there to there, from there to there, etc. Okay, here goes nothing. I'm going to start with a couple here. Oh God. This truly is going to take forever. One, two, okay. So let's start with a few and see how that goes. Well, if you look at the manual here, you see that that's the pattern. The 2 is like this, the 2 is like this, and the diodes are facing that way. I mean, there's only one way to find out, really. Hopefully this could do the diode check. And best glue for PLA, I think CA glue is fairly good, and Gorilla Glue is a bit better. The foaming type Gorilla Glue. Oh my God, there's 2 strips of these. There's so many. The price of snacks. I don't actually know what the price of movie snacks are these days, because if ever we do go to the movie theaters, we usually just bring our own snacks in. Okay, I was hoping I didn't need to, but I think I'm gonna need some magnifying glasses here. I'm just too old. So how many do I need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh God. Oh no, 1 fell. This is not a good start. It's literally going to be like sorting the pepper from the fly shit. Uh-oh. This isn't a good start. Oh, I found it actually. Wow. So that's the LED there. Now I have to figure out which side's the anode and which side's the cathode. That is, let me give you a scale here. Here's the American scale. I think it's going to be useless. So that's the American scale. Here are the millimeters. These things are absolutely tiny. Look at that. I'm going to get some magnifying lenses for sure. Hopefully that won't go into your vision. But yeah, so how do we tell? God, I have no idea. Okay. I'm starting to regret my idea of this being a live stream. Okay. Put this to diode check, and I need to mark which side's the positive. I had to mark it on my pliers there because I can't tell. And let's see. Nope, backwards. So I feel like I'm going to have to do this to every single one. I'm going to have to test each and every one of them before I solder it onto the board. Oh, yikes. Okay. Gonna need a couple of steady pops. I also need to find some tweezers. Oh God. Okay. Well. Wow. I think I'm gonna need a microscope. Not sure if I'm actually gonna be able to do this. There are marks on the back. Okay, let me try this again. So I'm going to grab one, pop it on the microscope, Okay. So there's the front. If I flip it around now, wow, just pinged off into nowhere. So yeah, there's a mark on the back, but I'm not sure how good that's going to be. I need to solder it from the front. See, there's the mark on the back. Okay, let's do an investigation here. Let's see if we can find a way to figure out which side is which. Let me zoom in a little bit closer. It looks like there's some green there. What does the green indicate? Positive or negative? The green indicates negative. Okay, I can deal with the green. Yeah, really sweet diffuse glow. Gonna get you guys a little bit closer even. So, okay, so I might be able to see the green, but don't forget I have to be able to see this with my naked eye. Just switching up the lenses in my glasses here. Okay, let's see if we can bring this over now and actually solder it in. I'll use a different one actually. You guys can keep staring at that one. I'll move this so you guys can see. Oh no! I just pinged one into outer space. I hope they sent me extras, because the only ones I have here in stock are 0805. Okay, I can see the green with my naked eyes. Okay, so here goes. Soldering left-handed. Oh, one's right at the edge here. Grab this one. Oh my god. Oh no. Okay, let's get another one. Okay. I think I got one soldered on. Oh, Jesus. Let's see if we can take a look at what this looks like. and it's actually obviously backwards. I was just thinking green is negative, and I soldered it onto the positive. Great. Oh, here it goes. And I have to do this left-handed too. Okay, here goes. Okay. Not perfect by any means, but I think I achieved. Oh, I need to rotate this or else I can't do it. Proclaim victory. No. I'm gonna get this done. Oh my god. This is horrid. Whoops. Can't have the pluggable fall over all the time. How's it going, Sion? So I flung one of these 0603 resistors across the room, and he said my shop's gonna look like the area under your old pick-in place by the time I'm done. So one of those 0603 LEDs is gone, like gone. All right, let's try another. God, 2. That's crazy. Oh, look at all the celebrities in the chat. We got Unexpected Maker, Sion. We got Brian in here. Look at that. Well, we have another maker. He's the world famous Floridian. We got everyone in here. So 0603 is not that bad. You can do it by hand. The difficulty right now is that getting close without, blocking the camera. So I've got my specs on, and I'm trying my best here. Oh, pluggable fell again. Oh my god, green's on that side. And I'm doing this left-handed too, which really doesn't help. That was a good joint. I can't see the green on this one. It's a clock. It's from IC Station. They sent me this. I'm not quite sure what their plan was, because I'm definitely not going to make it look easy or to make it, give it any justice. But I don't question people's business plans. Oh. So right now we've got 3 installed. So let's see here. This one's lit. This one's lit. Trying to get around this little clamp here. Yeah, this one lights. It's like shorting out somewhere. There we go. So basically 3 down, a whole ton to go. Let's go and built over bot. Andy Mouse. Yeah, it's definitely going to take a long time to assemble. I might do some off camera, or this could be like the summer project, for example. Yeah, the USB scope is not ideal, definitely for soldering. But you know what? My plan from the get-go was to hand solder this. So yeah, here we go. I feel like I'm gonna. There's another one pinging across the room. I feel like I'm going to wear out my soldering iron before I get this done. It's still incredible that this takes literally all my coordination. Quiet you. Takes every single ounce of coordination I have, but yet a pick and place machine can do this with enough precision. It's incredible. I don't think I could build anything like that. Trying to figure out which way this thing goes. Oh no. Quiet, I said. Stupid multimeter. It's going pretty well, actually. Oh no, one more. Oh no, it's the one on the side. I haven't lost a single one yet. Well, that's pretty neat. Flip this around. Okay. Here goes. I think I managed to get all my first 8 done. Let's see. Positives on this side. Lights. 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 This one's hard to reach, but I think it was good. Lights. Lights. All the 8. Oh. £10. One that's okay for that. Oh yeah, speaking of inspection. Are you guys ready to judge these terrible solder joints? There we go. Oh look, that one's crooked. That one's pretty nice. Look. I did okay. Oh, that one is, as Dave Jones would say, how you doing? Look at that. Completely how you doing. This one not so bad. They're getting better. I'm gonna try soldering some more, and then I'll try fixing the crooked ones later. But yeah, definitely. I mean, you know, 8 down, 382 to go. For some reason, my pluggable my pluggable USB microscope here, it was stuck to this plate here forever. It has a little suction cup. I drop it, I pile stuff on top sometimes, and yet it still stays stuck. But today it's getting I guess performance anxiety. Doesn't want to stay stuck down. My stock of parts are 0805. Let's see, what do I have? There's my 0805. Oh no, I got some 1206. I got some 1206 and some 0805s. But when I order parts purposely for SMD these days, it's 0805. Okay, let's try like a row, like right down this way. Get all these properly pre-tinned. Go over this way too. Okay. Well, these are 0603 sized. So these are kind of a new challenge for me. Although, like, honestly, I haven't done that much 0805 either. I'm starting to build boards for 0805. Okay. Starting to be able to recognize them a little bit better. The worst is it's soldering with the left hand, I think. Sorry, I'm far less entertaining when I'm trying to focus. One, two, three, should be 2 more on here. Oh, no, one fell. Right over here. Should be one more. Where are you hiding? Maybe it also fell. Oh, it did fall. Right over here. Oh, it just pinged. I have no idea where it went. It might be our first lost LED. I heard it, but I didn't see it. It pinged off somewhere. Yeah, I think it's gone. Damn, I was really hoping this would be a 0 LED lost stream. But in hindsight, it was kind of inevitable, isn't it? I think the worst part in all this is I'll probably have to order some spare 0603s for the next stream. What are you linking there, Johnny? Are we is it someone that's cool at least that we're supporting? Savage Electronics. Never heard of it. You know what's funny, Mark? I do have something which I should be using. I don't know why I'm not using it. I have something literally for this purpose. There we go. Much better chance of finding the stragglers now. Literally have the exact thing I need, and I wasn't using it. Okay, now I'm all set. Alright, let's solder up the other end here, and then we can test these LEDs. Okay, I think I'm ready for some more. I can't believe I lost one though. I was working so hard to keep them all where I could find them. and then it went missing. Damn, I can even put the hardware up in here too. Parts box. Oh yeah, for anyone still listening, I don't know if there's a lot of you because I'm not sure how entertaining this is, but I have not recorded this week's podcast yet. So if anyone wants to be a guest and record tomorrow, hit me up because yeah, I need an episode to pre-release on Wednesday. So if any of you are up for, you know, an hour or so of just chilling and chatting, let me know. If not, I'll just record a solo episode again. It's not the most fun. I don't really know what to talk about, but yeah, I need to keep the podcast going. There we go. Okay. So let's get some more done. Not this strip. This strip. I'm not sure how many there are. I haven't counted them, so it says 390 on the packing list. Could record another one with you, another maker, if you're not too busy tomorrow. Oh no. Oh no, it pinged. Don't want your listeners to revolt if they think I'm on there too much. Nah, dude. For some reason, they prefer hearing you on my channel than yours. And honestly, they have been preferring my channel for a long time now. It's been, the numbers have been slipping downwards. It is what it is. The podcast still gets constant views and listens. Kind of always the same. But the channel's been going a little bit down. I think that's all. Is that 5? I feel like I might have dropped another one. Yep. There we go. I think I had another one ping though. Not sure where it is. Lit, 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 lit. Do you have a channel, Fred? It could be. Bill, would you come? Would you come on to a podcast? I haven't had you on yet. Because I do have to pre-record a few episodes as well, so I get better chance of keeping up while my new teaching contract starts. Okay, let's get a few more done here. This isn't bad, you know, I'm starting to get into the groove. One just pinged, and I think this mat is not catching them as well as, because I think it's more bouncy. Pinged again. My tweezers have a little bit of magnetism to them. Johnny, I could have you on the podcast too. I haven't had you yet. Demagnetize. Should be less magnetic now. Nope. I think it's worse. It's much worse. There we go. soldering the other ends. Thanks for joining us, Built Over Bot. Okay. Ooh. Is that a bad sign? Oh, there we go. Because I was touching the pad underneath there. So far, so good. Actually, the IC Station website says that they chose to not put a black PCB because it didn't look as good. So, oh no, wait, no, they said the black PCB would look better, but you wouldn't be able to diagnose your a problem with it. I think that's what they put. Is that all of them? I think that's all of them. So yeah, guys, if any of you want to be a guest on the latest episode of the Simple Electronics podcast, just send me an email. Oh, is that one backwards? No? There we go. Oh, this one. Ah, it's backwards. Okay, we got our first backwards one. Oh, that's not good. I ruined it. Popped the cap off the LED. There we go. Well, got one in the graveyard. Actually, that gives me a good opportunity. Let's give you guys a look at a ruined LED. There we go. Yeah, it is a good deal for this kit because in the end, all this is, it's a practice kit with a little bit of a result if you finish it. So like, you don't have to finish this. You just have, you know, tons of solder practice, and then if you finish it, you finish it. If you don't, well, you've still soldered, you know, a whole bunch for really inexpensive. There we go. So they all work now. Got to tin a few new places too. There we go. Hey, I mean, to each their own, but I find this fun. It's like, it's relaxing. It's like doing it's like building Lego. And plus, again, it's practice. How are you going to get good at something without doing 390 of them? Well, that went fast. And here we go. I'm going to solder a few more. Starting to pick up steam. Gonna test these. Yep. Uh-oh, is that upside down? No? There we go. Good. 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 Absolutely, Simon. Dad's RC workbench. Can I interest you in some of my future PCBWay projects? I can send you a couple of PCBs, and if you need components, some components too. So there's a newer one. There's another newer one. That one's pretty good. Pretty decent. That one's not done yet. Oh, SMD components is not as difficult as people make you think. Like, for example, this is not actually that hard to do. I'm having more trouble because I have to keep a distance from the camera. But it's really not bad at all. If you're just doing it like off camera, it's really not that bad. Mind you, I'm doing this left-handed. See, there's my left hand. I typically solder right-handed. Everything for the viewers, you know? Too much solder. All the boards that I'm going to be making from now on are going to standardize on 0805, simply because it's good to have one size that you stick with, and 0805 I think is beginner friendly enough. It's really not that bad. Yeah, this is going faster and faster. But yeah, Dad's RC Workbench. If you want some of the boards that I'm making through PCBWay, I'll put you together a care package so you can just have fun soldering. Just let me know if you need components too, or if you just want the bare boards. Okay, only a few more. I'm going to pre-tin a few more. We're almost done the two. Hey Cable Select, this project is in the description. This is a clock kit sent to me by icstation.com. You can go and check that link. I am not making any affiliate dollars off of IC Station. I think it's just a good practice kit, and if you do get it right, you end up with a clock. And if you don't get it right, well then you've learned how to solder 0603s. Oh no. Basically mangling this LED. I'm going to set this one to the side. Pretend it never existed. That one pinged. Every time I try to fix it, it make it worse. This one's being really stubborn. No, focus is slipping now. Yeah, Dad's RC Workbench, just give me a couple weeks because I have some PCBWay projects coming through, and I'll set you up a nice care package. Oh, come on. No. Why have you forsaken me? I feel like that one's upside down. Okay, I'm gonna finish these and then maybe we can move on to something different for a little bit, give my back a little bit of a break from being hunched over. Oh god, yeah, losing focus. What do we do though? Like, if the stream is to solder a crap ton of LEDs, what do we do as a break? Quiet, you. Of course, now that I say I'm going to take a break, I'm getting into a groove. Desolder MOSFETs. Wow. How's it going, Mr. Joza65? Not brave. I don't really care what people think. Like if I make a mistake, whatever, it happens. Everybody who's good at soldering SMD was not good at soldering SMD at some point. So it is what it is. I think it's, as a YouTuber, it's really important to show the, the flaws as well as the successes. Because some people get a warped sense of how good you are at things. I'm not that great at many things. At most things, I would say. So, the only skills I have now are hard-earned. They were not given. I practiced. And I'm still crap at most things. It just is what it is. I'll show you guys under the microscope very shortly here. Trying to get the 2 finished. You get into a groove and it's really not that bad. and I just pinged one. That one went to the ground. I saw it hit my leg, so it's on the floor somewhere. So this one's difficult because there's a bit of solder there. Okay, that's good. Oh, that's not good. There we go. Oh, I'm not done the two at all. Okay. I've got a bunch to go. What did I miss? I'm terrible at math. Math sucks. My wife is great at math. I really struggle at math. I think it's part of like the same logic centers in my brain that don't work for math are similar ones that make it hard for me to learn coding. Very difficult. So if I solder these, I'm done the two. Can't find, oh, they're there. Not too bad. That one's got a big blob. I've seen a lot worse on commercial products. Oh, how's it going, BWs? Alright, so there's a few LEDs loose here. 2, I think, 3. Because basically, we're done the 2. I wish I could light them up, like all of them, but they're multiplexed, so it's definitely not going to happen. But we can at least light these up to show that they work. Works. Works. Works, works. Uh-oh, does that one not work? There we go. That one works. That one's backwards. No? What's going on with this one? Too hot? Let's take a look. Is that even soldered? Let me get a little bit of a solder refresh here. Keep smashing my glasses into the lights here. Alright, let's see. This one works. Oh, that's not good. Why is all 3 of them lighting? Okay, just that one. Oh, these 2 are together. What is going on here? Yeah, I don't have my flux pens are like run out. Give me a second here. This is mostly alcohol in here, not quite solder. I mean, not quite flux. Seemed to have done the trick, whatever the hell was the problem. These 2 now. What are they even connected through? Oh, there we go. They all work now. Sometimes if I hit an untented via, I think that's the problem. No. There might be one on the website. But look at how the quality of the solder is now. Much better. All right, Johnny, thanks for joining us. What time is it? It's 7 o'clock. So how about I try to make it to the end of this 0, and then next stream I'll do these 2 zeros, and then next stream I do these 2 rows and the backside. So it's gonna be a while, but honestly, I'm more here to chat with you guys than to do much fancy soldering. So if you guys want to hang out, that's great. Yeah, the flux pen did help. I need to get more flux pens. I have liquid flux, but I don't have the dispensers all set up and ready to go. Okay, let's pull out many more LEDs, because if I get into the groove, I want to just keep going. Okay. And by the way, I don't expect anybody to hang out here for all this time. This is just a hangout stream, so you guys come and go as you please. It's all good. I appreciate your viewership in... Well, that's not a good start. I appreciate your viewership in any way that you wish to give it. This is not going well. A few of them have pinged off already. Trying to get the magnetism off these tweezers. No, Gadget, you haven't missed much, except for me pinging LEDs all over the friggin' place. But that is what that is. I'm just telling these viewers that if I can solder 0603 left-handed underneath a webcam, they can certainly do it too. I wish I was getting paid for this, you know? Some engineers get paid to do this. I think Gadget Reboot used to get paid to do this, to be honest. Want some like billion-dollar company to pay me $100 an hour to solder these tiny LEDs on. That would be fantastic. Oh no. Pulled out too fast. Hate when that happens. Why does it stick to the tweet? I need to get those ceramic tweezers. I'm not learning to use tweezers. They're just sticking to the tweezers. And about your comment about $100 an hour not being enough, I think I've learned that if you're salaried, they expect you to do it for, under $100 an hour. But if you're a subcontractor, they'll pay you like $500 an hour to do the same thing. How hot is it where you are today, Another Maker and Gadget Reboot? Gadget Reboot's weather is going to be similar to mine, I think, which is 32°C. Another Maker, who knows? Crazy Floridian. Oh, Another Maker, you prefer to be a sub. Interesting. Good to know. $32°C, $33°C, wicked humid, yeah. Are there any houses in Florida that don't have AC? Like, is it possible to buy a house in Florida that does not have AC installed? Time for the glamour shots. Oh, well, that's just downright pretty. Oh yeah, here. Let me unblur the square so you stop wondering. Whoops. It's going the wrong way. There we go. Yeah, this is going downright well. I'm getting really used to it. There's my fingernail for what the blurred square is. Uh, 25C. Jesus Christ. Where's that? I want to go live there, where it's colder. Sussex. Gonna do a refill before I go on. I still have to solder straight though. I can't just put unlimited in there. Cheers, everyone. All right. Whoop, whoop. Okay, this one I want it to have no problems, no LEDs pinging across the room, nothing. First one, tombstones. This is a fantastic start. God damn, it's still magnetic. I am drinking apple juice for the YouTube advertisers. For the rest of us, it's spiced rum. You know what? Like, we're far enough into the stream that nobody's watching anyways, so... This is the same bottle I've had for... there we go. Same bottle I've had for, what, 2 years now? Like, not the same brand, the same bottle. That did nothing. I really need to find a good demagnetizer. Get off. Yeah, so I really need some ceramic tweezers. Can someone put that on my shopping list? I guess nobody in here has access to my Google Drive except maybe my wife. I don't even know if she does though. Oh my god, this is horrid. There's got to be a better way. Like, am I doing it right? It says demagnetize. Yeah, BWs, I need that too. But I actually have to remember and order them. But it says magnetize on the square shape. Oh, here. Magnetize square shape, demagnetize non-square shape. Whatever, I'll try it. Nope. Well, I don't know if that made it worse or better. I don't know. It's all the same, kinda. Try to do the whole thing. Oh, it worked. Temp and humidity. It is 32, feels like 34. Okay, 30 feels like 32 now, because it's now 7:30 at night. Humidity is 55%. So, yeah, it is hot. The Great White North is melting. It's way too hot for me. I'm really a princess when it comes to temperature, because I don't like it too cold, because it gets -40 here. And I don't like it too hot, because it gets +40 here. I want it sort of like 15 degrees would be my ideal, I think. Oh, I got a joke I stole from Reddit. Let me know if you guys want to hear 2 stolen jokes from Reddit. I don't know if all of you will get it. Most of the nerds will. God damn. Sticking again. I don't suppose heating these tweezers up to the curry temperature would help. It'd probably get destroyed. Okay, we want to hear. Okay, so Professor Xavier, of X-Men fame, has a new student join his school. So he interviews her. He says, "My child, what's your mutant ability?" And she says, "You know those fans that you pull on the cord to stop them? I can always know how many pulls it takes to stop it." So she points up to the ceiling where there's a fan, and she says, "This one, 3 pulls." So Xavier stands up, pulls 3 times, and the fan miraculously stops. And then he says, "That's pretty impressive, but it's not much of a superpower." And then she says, "Just kidding, I heal paraplegics." Xavier, still standing up at that point, says, "Oh my god." Thank you. I'll be here all night. Stainless would be non-magnetic. Yeah. Give them a sharp whack on the table. Okay, watch your earballs, everyone. 3, 2, 1. We're gonna do another one. One more. Another sharp whack. 3, 2, 1. There we go. Sorry about the noise. Let's see. That did nothing. Okay. Second X-Men joke then, because it was supposed to be 2 jokes. So, again, stolen from Reddit, so no credit to me. You stupid LED. Yeah. So someone new walks into Xavier's school and he says, "What's your mutant power?" And the guy says, "Hindsight." Xavier says, "Well, that's not much of a mutant power." And the guy says, "Yeah, I know that now." Alright, two more. Picard, yeah. Xavier, Picard, they all look the same age. He doesn't age at all. This is getting difficult only because the magnetism is stopping me from really getting a good grip on these things. Oh, that pinged off. Don't you worry, fellows. When my wife comes down here, they're all gonna get stuck to her sock. She has the worst luck. I am very aware I need better tweezers. They're gonna go on my shopping list, and I'm gonna go shopping on AliExpress after the stream. But there's really nothing I can do right now. Oh, here's one. Found an XS LED. Okay, here we go. Solder these guys and give them a shot of flux for the bling. And we can go on to the next row. So if you guys tuned in just recently, the plan is that I finish this digit and then we'll decide if I keep going or if it's going to be another stream. I am using a Sigma 60D soldering iron. I have not done a video on it, but it's basically an 858 clone. So if you look for like a 858 soldering iron, that's what it is. Have a good one, Another Maker. I'll see you tomorrow if you've got time for the podcast episode. And that's an open invitation also. If someone has time tomorrow, they have an hour. I want to do a couple episodes. So if you guys have an hour to spare tomorrow, we can knock out a podcast episode. And if you have a small YouTube channel, I can grow it into a slightly bigger YouTube channel if you make an appearance on the podcast. Get you at least 5 new subscribers, maybe 10, 20 if the wind is just right. Okay, here it goes. We're gonna get the glamour shots. Some of these are really nice. I'm going to compare to the first ones I've done. These look horrific. So it goes from car crash to beauty. Yeah, I don't like the yeah, all my stuff is, I try to get stuff that's replaceable, fixable. Unless sponsors want to send them, and then I guess I care a little bit less. But I would mention it in the review as a downside for sure. Yes. You can charge, so I don't understand why manufacturers recommend a minimum charging current, because according to the Battery University, which is a fantastic resource on the internet for all things batteries, they don't specify a minimum, so I would go with them. Don't think there's any inherent problem with charging too slowly. I would go for it. I don't see a problem with 0.2C, but also there's no problem with 0.5C either. There are many like toy grade RCs and like MP3 players and stuff like that that charge at like 0.2 or 0.1C. I wouldn't be concerned about it. The TP4056 is a quite a nice little board. Okay, let's try this again. Damn it, demagnetize this crap. Might look for another pair of tweezers. You know, that last bout of demagnetization worked all the way until it got hot. Seems the heat is realigning the atoms in the metal. It was going so well. I'm doing this by hand because I was planning on doing it by hand for the challenge, the practice. Also, I don't have a paste dispenser that's precise enough to dose out tiny little bits of paste like this, and the kit didn't come with a stencil. So basically, kind of by hand is the only option. But either way, this is fun. Like, you know, I don't have to make kits, but I believe when IC Station reached out, I specifically asked for this one. I don't remember. I get people emailing me like all the time, so it's hard to remember whose idea was what. I've seen pictures of this thing fully assembled, and it looks really neat. I can't wait to see if it works. I think I lost an LED on the floor. I've probably lost about 6 LEDs so far, so hopefully there's like a bunch of spare ones. Oh no, keep releasing it too early. There we go. Oh, you have no AC, B-dubs? That's not good. This latest junk box that I drive has AC. It's the first one that the AC is not broken. I mean, I could fix my own AC, but parts are really expensive. My car cost me $400, so if the AC were to need work, the minimum probably is a couple $100 for sure. It's going, guys, it's honestly going faster and faster, and they're getting straighter and straighter. So ideally, if you get this kit and you really care about the final product, get 2 of them. So here we go. That one's crooked. Oh well. Alright, thanks for stopping by, Alex. AC is not complicated, BWs. If you feel reasonably confident, I can walk you through how to test it. If it works sometimes, it means you probably don't have a leak, which is good, because the electrical part is easier to explain over messaging or whatever. But yeah, it's not really difficult to test. Oh, got a bunch here. Oh, maybe I should prove to you guys that these LEDs still work. Forgot we're doing that. Oh, that one's shorted. Yeah, so it's shorted there. I'm gonna fix that. That one's shorted there. Couple shorts. Oh, no, they're short. So the vias that are right next to them, they cannot touch. That's interesting. I wonder why they didn't tent the vias then. Do you think it costs more to tent vias? I thought they just expanded the solder resist over it. Okay, that one's still shorted through that via there. That one's still shorted too. I have solder wick somewhere. Okay, so if I can't find it, it means I don't have any anywhere. Hmm. I might need actually solder wick for this. I hate solder wick. Maybe I'll try a shot of the solder sucker. Watch your ear holes again. Oh, that did not go well. That exploded LEDs everywhere. Let's see. Oh, look who turned up to the party. Okay, that's good. Forgot which other ones were shorted. I think I may have fixed them. Okay, all fixed. Okay, so aside from having yeeted all the LEDs everywhere, I think we can proceed. So on my list, I need to get solder pen, I need to get different kinds of tweezers, I need to get 0603 red LEDs to replace all the ones I've yacht onto the carpet. That's the past tense of yeet, right? Yacht. it goes. Alright, Andy. Have a good night. Thanks for joining in. I can see it's getting a little bit long for most of you guys, which is okay. These streams are just going to be what they are. Basically, going to be soldering and chatting. Next time I'll think to put my monitor a little bit closer to where I can see it. Yeah, so for those of you who are still listening, does anybody listen to the Simple Electronics podcast? And if you do, who was your favorite guest? Or your favorite episode or whatever? Performance art. This thing, the soldering? Yeah, I guess so. I mean, not sure if I'm much of an artist. You do have to be a little bit creative to make videos, but not that much. My wife is quite the artiste. Okay, this might be the last row. My don't know if my back can handle much more of this. We'll see what happens. This is going to be the best clock you've ever seen. Mostly because the man hours involved here. go. Okay. Feel like there's going to be one that's shorted. There's one in every bunch. Alright, here we go. So, the glory shot. See that short right there? I think that's short. Okay, so let's see now. Here goes. Can you see those lit up? Oh, you can. Not a single short. Excellent. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 LEDs still out, so I'm gonna solder 7 more, and then we're gonna do the rest on another stream, because I would love to continue. My back is not agreeing with me. Okay. Butter Looney. Yes. Actually, it's not bad. Here, let me show you what the others have seen so far. So I mean, they're not perfect, but they're not bad. So those were the last ones I've done. Oh, that one's not great. And here are the new ones. I mean, the original ones, my first ones. Not great. Really not great. So there's a marked improvement. Look at that. That one's all crooked. It's barely soldered. But yeah, there's no stencil with this kit, nor do I have a paste dispenser that is small enough to get those things done, like those holes precisely. So I am doing it by hand, and in fact I had always planned on doing it by hand. I don't really mind. It's nice and zen, you know. What are you doing up so late? Isn't it, let's see. It's 8 o'clock, so that would be 2 a.m. in Germany. It wouldn't be so bad if my tweezers weren't sticking to everything. "2 a.m. going to bed." Ah, I see. Yeah, I'm Eastern time. Oh, BWs. I'm not using a microscope. I'm using using like a visor with a little bit of magnification. These lenses on here. As you can see, it's not that much magnification. I have a microscope, but it's only to show you guys. I don't know, did you see my face reflection? I hope not. I wish to stay anonymous. But yeah, this isn't that bad of a kit. It's the worst part of soldering this is that I'm doing it left-handed, and I have to not block the webcam. So the challenge part is working around the YouTube video making constraints. Otherwise, it's really not that bad. Sion thought I was nuts. I think most people who came in here thought I was nuts. In there. But basically I'm soldering these couple last ones here and then calling it a day, because I am leaned over in a way that my back is not appreciating. So is that it? I thought I had 7 to do. Did I ping a whole bunch of them off? Oh, there's one here. Gonna order some ceramic and some plastic tweezers. They probably won't be here for the next time I want to do this, but if I don't order them now, I'm never gonna get them. Here's another one here. Yeah, bit loony and his ping pong balls, huh? He's done quite well, those ping pong balls. I think the innovation was perfect. And solder these guys in. No, they're short. Get out of there. No. Losing focus again, gentlemen. Statistically, gentlemen. Maybe some ladies, but don't think so. Okay. There we go. Let's get the money shot. Not bad, a little bit off. Some of them are good. Yeah, that's it. All right, so yeah, I'm hoping, gone fishing. I'm hoping that I don't solder one on wrong. So I think this is it for me. Is there any? Can I do a little bit of a Q&A before I go? Like, anybody have any questions? Also, if you want to record an episode of the Simple Electronics podcast tomorrow with me, I am available tomorrow. I want to get a couple of them recorded. So especially if you're a small YouTube channel wanting to grow a little bit, come have an interesting conversation. Takes about an hour. Let me know. Bit Looney, if you're still here, you're more than welcome to come on for another episode. No, I can't. I can do this though. We can test them like this. Hopefully you get to see this. See the light. Woo! I'll have to finish the kit like another day. Probably it'd be about 4 streams, or 3 or 4 streams before it's completely done. No worries, Bitlooney. Actually, I'm gonna talk to you tomorrow because I've got something interesting I want to run by you. So you go to bed tonight, but tomorrow I'll message you on Discord. So yeah, any quick questions before we go? No. All right, so that's it for this stream. If you guys want to be there for the next stream, make sure you have your notifications turned on. My streaming schedule is very bizarre, simply because I don't really plan ahead. Typically on weekday evenings my wife is streaming, so you can go see her at twitch.tv/Verowak, VEROWAK. You know, follow her on Twitch. If you got a Prime, like Amazon Prime, you can subscribe to her for free. She makes a little bit of money on that, so you know, that'd be appreciated. But yeah, so typically I don't stream weekdays. It might be weekends. I'm trying to change my work schedule a little bit, so yeah, we'll see how that goes. Thank you so much for tuning in, ladies and gentlemen, and I will catch you in the next one. Have a good one.